Hello, my beautiful souls. This is Moonseeker Flight Guardian, and today I'm doing the weekly Twin Flames in Separations reading. So let's see what's going on for the Twin Flames this week. So let's start with headspace energy. So what is going on in the headspace? This is a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. We're moving forward. We're moving forward. We're not waiting anymore. We're not sitting around and waiting. We're moving forward. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. If this is not your story, it's not your story, and that's okay. I do use he and she for divine masculine and divine feminine, but those are just energies. There's also this missed opportunity here, a missed offer, due to some sneaky behavior. I do use he and she, but those are just energies. They're not gender-based. So thank you guys for tuning in. I want to thank you guys for all your love and support over across all my channels, or all media, social media, Instagram and TikTok, and here on YouTube. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Yes, I'm not active on Facebook, so if you're on Facebook, apologies for that. If you haven't seen me in the group or on the page, yeah, I don't really feel Facebook. It's not for me. Okay, so current headspace energy for the collective for this week. Okay, well, all these cards want to come out. First card here is the Light Guardian, the Sun card. We are feeling positive. We're feeling joyful. We are feeling like we got this. We're stepping into our sunshine and we're shifting our mindset. We're growing. We're really getting into that place of self-fulfillment and fulfilling ourselves and seeking our own happiness, knowing and understanding that happiness starts within. We cannot go to other people and hold them responsible for our happiness. No, we hold the key to our own happiness. We have the Empress. I'm not doing reversals today. We have the Empress here, so the divine feminine energy. We're feeling creative. We're feeling fertile. We're feeling nurturing. We want to create. This could be projects. This could be, you know, maybe we just want to create children. We want to get intimate. We have this energy of wanting to. We're fulfilling ourselves in a way we haven't before. I feel I'm feeling all this joy, this hope, this gratitude. This is not even like right this week. I feel it's not like about will he or won't he, will she or won't she. It's about me. It's about it's about self. It's about stepping into this journey to yourself, to where your purpose is, to fulfilling and nurturing the divine feminine within. Doesn't matter if you're divine feminine or divine masculine. We're nurturing the divine feminine side of us this week. We are in this well, I said I wasn't going to read reversals, and I'm not, but this one just is interesting because it goes with this energy that I'm feeling here, which is that we are releasing, we're finding freedom. We're not keeping ourselves trapped in our minds anymore. We're not in that mental prison. We've broken free. We've released ourselves. We are just like, you know what? We're focusing on self. We are self. We're working together now with the universe to co-create and manifest our reality. We have the tools. We're going to use the tools now. We're going to use these tools to create what it is we truly want. You know, this stable connection. But we know that stability starts within. It starts with us. It starts with working on our own foundations before we bring these foundations and this connection to our soul connection, to our twin, to our soulmate, before we have union. We are working on our foundations, building new ones, so we can have a new passionate beginning with our divine counterpart. We are going to create a new passionate beginning for ourselves and our partner and our divine counterpart. We're going to ignite that flame. That flame was never out. The flame was just fizzling. It was just what's it called when you're barbecuing? The flame is there, but it's not like smoldering. No, not smoldering. What's it called? Pyser. I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like, it's there, but it's not strong. But that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna reignite that flame. and not by pouring gasoline on it, not by, fueling the flames with toxic whatever. No, you're going to breathe life into it. That is what I'm getting. Bottom of the deck here, we're working hard. We're working hard and passionately on ourselves, on our crafts, on our coins, on our whatever it is. We're working hard because we're fulfilling ourselves this week. We're all about self-fulfillment. Okay, and that was our mindset. So let's look at heart space here. The emotional body here. We have the Empress again. So yes, we are most definitely honoring our divine feminines this week. This could be that the divine masculine is honoring their divine feminine, but also for all of us, it means that we are honoring our divine feminines within. Divine masculines and divine feminines alike. We are nurturing our emotions. We're letting our emotions flow. We're bringing to light anything that needs to be light, and we're looking at it with new eyes, with honest eyes, and allowing and tapping into our intuitions to guide us with this. The moon is illuminating things for us. There's a new moon, a full moon soon, I think. Yeah, I think it's a full moon soon. I can't remember. But we're nurturing, we're creating, we're planting seeds. We're really looking after the divine. And this is why we're in our fields this week, because we are nurturing the divine feminine side of us is the emotional side, the more feeling, the more giving, the more creating side. What else? What else do we have? We have the Nine of Cups. We are lining up our wishes. We're lining up our dreams. And we're taking a big old leap of faith, knowing that the universe is delivering us our wishes. We have trust, and we know that the universe will provide for us. We're just going to let it flow. We're going to put it out to the universe, throw it all out there, and know that the universe is going to take it all in and deliver us our wishes. So when we're doing our wishes, we're doing our affirmations, we're doing our manifestations, we are being very detailed. We're telling the universe exactly what it is we want. We're not leaving any room for error, any room for interpretation. We are mindful of what we're feeling in our heart and making it reflect in our mind itself, in our mind as well. We are speaking into existence all the things that we want. So we're using our words wisely, because we know that our words, they have power. They have vibrance. The vibrations of the words that we speak is transferred into the universe, and the universe will take those vibrations and give us what we're vibrating at. So when it comes to manifestation, intention and manifestation equals your vibration. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. We're not going to rush things. In our hearts, we know we're not going to rush things anymore. We're not going to try to, manifest union or manifest this, that, and the other to come quicker or not in divine timing. We're trusting divine timing, and we're allowing it to take the time it takes. We're not going to rush, because we know it will come to us, because we're trusting the universe now. We know the universe has our back. So we're trusting the universe when it comes to any and all things that has to do not only with our divine counterpart, but in our lives, work, love, life, finances, whatever it is. We are taking that stress off ourselves, and we're just breathing in and relaxing into the universe and be like, you know what? The universe has my back. And yes, I've said that phrase now, I don't know how many times, and it's probably annoying to some of you. But that's because some of you need to hear it over and over again, so you start to believe and just relax into it. Because you know what? When you truly believe it and you truly live it, things will change exponentially, like you have no idea. It's for some of you, there's a lot of money issues, perhaps it's some your pentacles, you're worried about those. But know this, money flows to you easily and effortlessly. When you say that phrase over and over again, when you believe that phrase, when you have you know, trust that that is the way, it's amazing. I mean, I do it all the time. Every time I spend, and I start feeling that, sometimes we get guilty feelings when we spend money. It could be the way we're raised, the way we our relationship to money, and this could be that, you just need to shift your relationship with money, and that's what I did, because my relationship with money before wasn't really good. Like, I was like, you can't spend money on frivolous things, and I like knickknacks. I like this, that, and the other. So that when I buy stuff that used to give me guilty feelings before, like, I do a lot of jewelry, and I do them mainly for friends and family. I don't really sell them. I just like them. I just like doing it. And for some people, that might be a waste of money. And before, I used to think it's a waste of money because I'm not doing really anything. I'm just giving them away. But ever since I started my little mantra, when I start feeling those thoughts coming through, I acknowledge them. I let them come in. I let them be released, and I say to myself afterwards, "But you know what? Money flows to me easily and effortlessly," and like 8 of 10 times, when I say that and I spend that money comes into me immediately through something, some way. Money will come back into me straight away. So shift your mindset, let go, release, like lean back into the universe. The universe is holding you, the universe is embracing you. Things will happen in divine timing. Yes, this Knight of Pentacles is slow. Yes, it will take its time. But you know what this Knight of Pentacles is? Solid and abundant. And that is the energy we're in this week. Sorry, that was a little bit of a rant. We also have the Five of Swords here. This is all about change. The Five of Swords is where we have been. We have been in that conflict, in that struggle, in that trying to win at all costs, trying to be victorious at something, be victorious in this connection, win over our divine counterpart. But what's happening now is that we understand this. You know what? There is no winner. We're all defeated here. No one is walking away the winner. No one is walking away feeling victorious. You're not feeling victorious. They're not feeling victorious. It's all just a shitstorm. Now is the time for change. Changing your mindset, changing the way you communicate with yourself or with your divine counterpart. If there is communication, but if there isn't, it's about changing the way you think and feel about things. Swords is all about mental energy. So this is about changing your thoughts when it comes to perhaps a divine counterpart and your heart, seeing as we're in the heart space now. But we also have here lastly the Ace of Cups. This is all about filling up your cup, changing the way you talk to yourself, the way you love yourself. This is about filling up your cup. Filling up your cup with self-love, self-esteem, self-worth, knowing that you are lovable, knowing that you are worthy, knowing that you are all the things that you see in other people that you admire and want and are jealous of. You have all that. This is for you to fill up your cup and let the cup overflow with so much love for yourself. You can bring this cup now to your divine counterpart, or your divine counterpart can bring his or her cup to you, because they too have filled it up so much so with self-love that it's overflowing. And now you guys can exchange cups that are full, not cups that are half full or empty or quarter. That's not enough. You cannot exchange or live on cups that are not full and overflowing. Bottom of the deck, we have strength. So we are finding our strength, both counterparts, finding our strength, we're finding focus, we're being brave. Because it's a brave new era for us now. We're stepping into our divine selves, our own power. We're understanding this journey, how it relates to us as self, as the self, as it's not just about union, it's not just about the divine counterpart, it's about us walking our path, our soul purpose, our soul mission. Understanding that it's about us stepping into our divine self so we can be the best that we can be the person we came here to be. And by doing that, by stepping into ourselves, we're just automatically aligning ourselves for union. Union will come. That's not an issue. It's what we're doing while we're walking towards union. What we're not doing is waiting around for the other person, not doing anything, putting our life on hold. We're not doing that. We're moving forward. We're brave. We're focused. We're brave enough to know that even if I love someone else, even if I do something else, that is not going to end this connection with my divine counterpart. This is not going to jeopardize union for my divine counterpart. I can even marry a soulmate or someone else and it's going to be fine because it's my divine counterpart. We are brave. We're focused. We have strength. We're moving forward. What I'm trying to say here is that this 3D glasses we're wearing, this veil, the veil is being pierced. We're taking those glasses off. We're no longer being constrained to the 3D notion of things. We're being, we're ascending, basically. So, I forget where I'm at. 3D energy, material world energy. That's where we're at. So what is going on for us this week in the 3D? Well, a lot of stuff. Oh my god, okay, that's too many cards. That's way too many cards. But I'll take them all. So, what is going on in the 3D? We have the King of Cups here. So we are, like I was saying, we're ascending. And in the 3D, we're finding that balance. We're finding that control when it comes to emotions. And having had the Divine Feminine come out so many times, we are in our fields this week. It's all about our fields. And we're finding that balance, that flow. We're just letting our emotions flowing, our feelings flowing. We're acknowledging them. We're not suppressing them. We're allowing them to be known, and we're comfortable with that. Like this man has his feet on this cushion, like it's very comfortable. It's very comfortable in his throne as he sits there and balances his emotions and in control of his emotions. This King of Cups, however, doesn't necessarily always show their emotions. So while we might be getting into the flow and the ebb and flow of our emotions this week, we might not be necessarily be showing it to our divine counterpart. So this is especially a special message to divine masculines here. Divine masculines are getting really into the flow of their emotions here. They're no longer suppressing them. They're no longer pushing them aside. But this doesn't mean that they're going to come and tell the divine feminines how they feel. No, they're going to keep it to themselves, because right now, as we're all going through this, they're just going to keep a little bit to themselves. The divine feminines have already told the divine masculines how they feel. The divine masculines know. Yes, some of the divine masculines think that the divine feminines have changed their minds because you guys haven't communicated in a while, or that they no longer stand a chance. But for the divine feminines, it's like, it's obvious to them, like, of course I still love you. Why wouldn't I? Yes, you've fucked up, you've done all this shit, but my love for you is unconditional. So the divine feminines probably feel like they don't need to say anything. Of course, the divine masculine knows, but the divine masculine doesn't know. Just as they're keeping their feelings from you, they think that you don't have those feelings, but the divine masculines are wrong. Don't really know where I was going with that, but somebody needed to hear that. So what else do we have? We have here the Hierophant. So this is also a time where we are in the material world, thinking about our traditions, thinking about our commitments, the values and morals. This is about, the Hierophant is all about making commitments. We're thinking about the commitment we want to make. What type of commitment do we want? And this goes back to our wishes here. Be careful what you wish for. You're going to wish for, and you're going to be detailed what you want. So you're going to be like, you know what, universe? Yes. When union does come around in divine timing, I want it to be a committed, solid relationship under these constraints. Like, not constraints, but these are the things I want. And just list and label the things you truly want. Not leaving it up for interpretation. Not leaving it up for, whatever. You could ask for commitment and want union. Union comes around, but you maybe didn't say you want union when I don't know, your divine counterpart has healed most of their trauma, or your divine counterpart is in a place where they're receptive to being loved, or when your divine counterpart has filled up the cup, things like that. Just being very like, what kind of commitment do I want? You can have commitment, but committed doesn't mean that it's going to be solid, doesn't mean it's going to be abundant, doesn't mean it's going to be, you know, all those things, you know, without struggles. You know, even if you ask for commitment that is you know, abundant, stable, drama free, you know, of course you'll always have those little back and forth that help you grow and as a person and as a couple. But ask for the things you truly want is what I'm trying to say. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. So again, working hard. We're working hard in the material world. We're working on our coins, our craft, our passion, our selves in the material world. We have the King of Pentacles. Again, we're getting into the energy of being abundant, being solid, being stable, being committed to ourselves and the material world, making ourselves, like, look at this King of Pentacles. Look at the abundance all around this King of Pentacles. Look at his house, the fruits, the coin. Like the King of, we're getting very much grounded in the material world, grounded and trusting the universe, trusting our intuition as well. The High Priestess here, trusting our inner voice, letting that guide us and lead us to our abundance, to our career, to our finance, to our love, to our divine counterpart, trusting and tapping into that. Again, Nine of Cups, trusting, tapping into that to help us with our wishes, to help us with our fulfillments. Now we have a match to the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. She is more intuitive, however. She also is in the ebb and flow of her emotions. She's comfortable. She's caring. She's intuitive, psychic even. So we have a match here. We're mirroring each other, divine masculines and divine feminines. You know, we are in our fields. So even though that the King of Cups doesn't necessarily always show their emotions, the Queen of Cups is here and she's like, she intuitively knows. And she thinks because she intuitively knows, so does the divine masculine. But the divine masculine doesn't. But for some of the divine masculines, they're also tapping into this Queen of Cups energy. Because remember, this week, we are tapping into our divine feminine energy, all of us. So we're finding that intuition as well. We intuitively, the divine masculine also knows that the divine feminine loves them and still has love for them. They are just having a harder time really trusting the intuition. That's why this has come out several times now. It's because the divine masculines need to trust that, trust what they feel and know about their divine feminines. We have the Four of Wands, so we're looking to have that 11-11. That celebration, that foundations, that going to the chapel, committing, however that looks for you. We're looking at our choices as well with the Seven of Cups. We might be dreaming, things might be up in the air, or we're looking at our past choices we've made, the past cups we've had, and we're kind of like learning and drawing knowledge from that, learning and growing from that, how to put things to an end. Of the Ten of Swords, for some of you guys out there, there's going to be some kind of painful ending. You might be ending something that wasn't serving you, another relationship, or just something else, ending some kind of perhaps mental cycles you've had. But this is a painful ending, but this has to come to an end so something new can start. Tens of numbers of endings, ending of cycles. But at the end of it all, we have the Sun. We're positive. Didn't we have that in the beginning? Yeah. So we start and end with the Sun. We're coming in with positivity and we're going out with positivity this week because we're growing. All of this we're going through this week is all about growth. Stepping into our sunshine. Knowing that we'll be successful, finding the joy within, so we can bring it to our divine counterpart. So we're matching each other's energy here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Star. So we're healing. We're healing and we're aligning and we're transforming and we're rejuvenating. We have all this stuff happening for us, not to us. So guys, that is the weekly energy for this week for twin flames in separation. So it starts and ends with growth, joy, the sun, stepping into our sunshine. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information you need is in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel so inclined. If you feel inclined as well, if you do like the content I do put out, feel free to donate to the channel. My PayPal me link is in the description box as well. It is very much appreciated, but never mandatory. Thank you so much. Bye.